Hello, this is Tom Bancroft again, and I'm going to do a speed drawing. It probably actually won't be sped up because then my voice will be sped up. So I'm just calling it a speed paint, but I'm going over character designs for our show for Pencilish Animation Studios, of which I am the CEO. I'm also a character designer and animator. So one of my jobs is to play a little bit of art director and go over some of the designs, some concept designs by some of our development artists. What you're seeing here today, this is the second of me going over some Juju Brain, which is the TV series that we're doing right now, Juju Brain. Some of the character designs of Juju and Chris and her parents. Chris is her friend. And all these drawings are by the same artist, very different styles, but these are all by Maddie Williams. And I like this one a lot right here. Just trying to find and that was my redraw from the last video. I'm just trying to find what she should look like. And so some of these notes are on posing, some are design notes. But in general, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play a little bit here with some of her designs. And I'm going to probably start with this one because I really like this relationship drawing here on the left of Chris and Juju. So I'm going to let's see, play with the opacity here. Just go a little bit. Okay, so I want to be able to see her sketch, get inspired by it, but not trace it, obviously. So immediately when I'm looking at this drawing right here, and I might just get my pen just a little thicker, what I see is that maybe his head is a little on the small side. I do like her being a little bit taller than Chris, but also I kind of feel like we might be able to do more with this pose, not so straight up and down. I like him a lot. And what they're doing is they're handing off a frog in front of her parents or something. I'll probably take the sunglasses off, even though it fits this, more so that we can see these character designs that I want to play with. So one of the mandates I'm giving the artists on Juju Brain right now is I really want it to look different. And so that's immediately what I'm going to start doing here. I'm going to turn them both a little bit more 3/4 too, which isn't probably as nice of a design as what she has, but I want to see the shapes. And immediately I'm trying to kind of figure out shapes that I think are going to fit them. I'm going to go bigger on this ponytail that he has. I want to accent his ears a little bit more. We'll try smaller eyes here on him, on this one. By the way, she did another one here. I just want to show it real quick. I love this Chris right here, that tiny little nose up front. So as I'm drawing this, I'm going to try and include that shape. And this one I might do a nostril. And for her, I'm going to try a little bit of a nose like this. I'll go kind of low on her eyes. And I'm going to have her do the work of her glasses to make her look sly and stealthy. I'll do with more of the expression here. Really like that mouth being kind of out there. She's whistling, I guess. I'm just thinking maybe her body might have a little bit more of this kind of a feel, like she's kind of leaning over a little bit, but keep that straight arm back here. I'm going to try this neck thing that she's got going where it kind of flows right into the face shape. Let's see. So she's probably going to be, again, kind of, and then him will do the same, but again, like A little bit more oval shaped eyes. I like his thicker eyebrows that she's doing too. We're gonna keep him real serious. I like this too. Right there, but real round right here. I like to have this upper lip be kind of hanging off, like it's like an overbite. But real flat on the top. I'm kind of, you know, as a character designer, especially for like TV, you want to make bold statements, and you definitely want to make shapes that are very clear. You know, this is a straight back here, especially if this was, say, a show that was going to go overseas or something like that. The clearer your shapes, you know, and that this is a curve and this is a more of a rectangle, this is more of a circle, you know, the clearer it is and easier it is to replicate those characters. And that's really kind of what TV is all about. It is a production process. I like this. Now we could maybe make that not S and go right into his back. I love his barrel kind of a shape, barrel chest. We can go maybe just a little bit bigger on that. Yeah. This is going to be a little bit more of a straight arm probably. And Chris, I want him to have like small kind of pudgy hands. I can see a lot. We'll have the frog's hands kind of hanging down. Can't see that very well. I like her having really thin, lanky kind of a body. I'm trying to kind of keep her shoulders not quite as wide, so that's also a change I'm doing right now. Always trying to figure out what what clothes to put on her. I'm going to do this sort of turtleneck underneath a t-shirt that she did over here. Let's see, and for her hair, let's kind of make it a little bit wavy, just to try something different here, but still on the short side. And I like the flat head that Maddie's doing on some of these, and then that goes right into kind of a curvy and wavy kind of a shape here. And Juju Brain is actually based on the life of its creator, whose name is Julie Ordonalov. I don't know if I'm saying that right. She's a friend of mine, and she's developed this show, and it really is about this sort of coming of age of a young girl and her friends and things like that around her. But she's got a very imaginative brain, and so she's constantly, with all of her sort of anxieties and things like that. I kind of like this being a little bit longer. She is kind of creative in how she deals with it within her own mind. And so I think, and then Chris is just equally kind of different, but is sort of proud of it, while she's still kind of trying to find her place in the world. So let's see. I like the sort of half shirt here and a t-shirt. This will be darker, but kind of baggy, but really kind of tubish arms. Let's do tubey kind of arms here. And then this is going to be all sort of tucked into these pants here, but she's got these long kind of pants on. And what kind of, they'll be, I really am making this up as I go. They'll be kind of cropped pants. So something like this, where you'll just see the bottoms. And then do we give her big feet or little feet? I think they're little feet. I have kind of a weird process there. I'm both making this up as I go along, but also have a little bit of an image in my head, but I really have to find it, and then I have to find the best way to do it too, not create tangents and things like that. So I'm kind of, that's why I like Photoshop. I get to fight with it and make changes constantly. So I'm doing this almost as if I'm doing, say, an illustration, the way I'm drawing this, but I am thinking like a character designer too, and I'm trying to think about like design principles and things like that. So like, you know, trying to find the big shapes and the smaller shapes, and then kind of as I'm doing, because this is a pose, it's not just like a really simple you know, character design, kind of a real simple pose. This is, they're doing something, there's acting, kind of a story I'm trying to tell. So I got to be careful about, you know, am I making everything clear? And I want to go thicker. So I like what she did here, this curve here, more straight on this side. I like his tiny little feet, but I want to go a little thicker on his legs. So I'm not making major changes here. Maddie did a really good job. I did change her face quite a bit, and maybe even the proportions of it. We'll have this kind of stick up here. And something like that. And I really like, look at that little stretch there. But I like how this has kind of come out. Let's see. So let's judge. So that was the before, and there's the after. Hopefully a little bit more playful and fun, but still gets the point across. We'd probably want to change, you know, where this frog is. Get it more in the silhouette, kind of away from. Maybe let's do that right now. Here we go. So here's a little surgery. I'm gonna do pretty big surgery, and just move her over even more. And then if I can, I'll make this sort of line up. This is gonna make a mess, but, and then he's just, and I gotta stretch his arm just a tad. So don't know if I really helped this too much. Oops. You want to kind of get the hand off over here in a silhouette, a little bit better silhouette. So let's see. So that might be a little bit of a stretch for his arm, but he does have longer arms. So, and what's good about this is now it's in a better silhouette. We can see this butt over here. We can see this arm hanging down. I can't remember how to draw a frog. This is just her hand kind of coming around there. There we go. So I do like that better. A little shadow here. And so that's where we ended up with that. I don't know how long this speed draw is at this point, but I might make his head. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push this even a little bit further. I'm gonna widen his body a little bit more. I'm also going to make his head a little bit bigger. Again, this is a little sloppy, but I like kind of establishing maybe a little tilt, these shapes and stuff in a quick way. Okay, and we'll get this going here. You know, what is that shape? Is it a little bit of a U shape? Is it really round? I like her really round that she had done on some of those other ones, so I'm going to keep that more round. And there we go. I think we pretty much have it. It's a little more proportionate too. Okay, so let's call that done for now. And that was our Juju redraw character design. Number 2. Thank you so much to Maddie Williams and all her great work that she's been doing on this production so far. Please join us as we're doing more and more speed paints. We're doing them for multiple shows that we're working on right now with Pencilish Animation Studios, including Mine Over Murphy is another show that we're doing, and my own that I'm directing and designing with along other artists, which is Bjorn the Unicorn. I think you're going to enjoy those too, so look for those right here at Pencilish. Thank you.